Hey everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Wednesday, February 26, 2025. Pre-market report. Let me start off with the basic stuff so I can get my head on right. I'm actually a little tired this morning. So here's the 10-year yield this morning. It's down ever so slightly after an extremely profound move over the last few weeks. This mechanism, as of yet, has not really succeeded in pushing the stock market much higher. We're kind of stuck in a range here, but the real issue is without this, if we were not seeing what we're seeing now, and this is profound around the world with bond yields dropping, this stock market would be markedly lower than it is now. It appears as a Herculean effort to keep the stock market propped up. Now, we heard again from our U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. I'm not going to be calling anyone any names anymore, like illustrious or whatever. I'm trying to break out of that habit. Anyway, look, we heard from U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent again, and we're going to cover that in a moment with regard to bond yields. And that plays off of what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I put out a plea specifically to President Trump explaining that we need to fix the currency. We need to fix it now because it's pretty obvious to me, and it should be to you, that we are now entering a new phase of currency purchasing power destruction, and it can't be stopped unless direct action is taken against it. And it needs to start now. I've covered this at length, and again, if you did not see the video I did yesterday, with my plea to President Trump to stop the hemorrhaging with regard to the purchasing power of the currency. Now, with Bessent in here, let's talk about Bessent real quick. This is what we got here. This is yesterday. Bessent vows to lower yields without the Fed. Now, we've been hearing about this. Now, interesting, this is from yesterday again. The U.S. 10-year yield dives lower on Tuesday, yesterday, after Bessent's comments. So, absolutely. So, let's put this together real quick. So, the U.S. Treasury Secretary here, Scott Bessent, promising, vowing, whatever, to lower rates here, the benchmark, the 10-year yield. And that, of course, means more currency purchasing power losses. Here's the question here. What would work better for you as a citizen of wherever you are in the world? Okay. Would you rather have a stronger currency, or would you rather have the ability to borrow devalued dollars at a lower rate? I mean, it's a no-brainer here. Obviously, we need to strengthen the currency. We need to return purchasing power to the currency. But according to Elizabeth Warren, Donald Trump, and Bessent here, the better route is to lower rates and destroy the purchasing power of the currency. It makes no sense to me. I mean, just look back 2-3 decades ago when we had much higher rates and a much stronger currency. People, one income is all it took to support a family, own a home, have a new car. Today, because of this mechanism of purchasing power destruction on the back of artificial suppressed rates, people can't survive. People are too fixated on, oh, I can borrow cash at a lower rate. This is great. Great. Borrow more devalued cash at a lower rate as opposed to having a stronger currency. I mean, for those of you that just would rather see lower rates, I don't know if you're either bots or what you are, because there's no way that a lower rate environment is going to help you. We already have historically low rates around the world. When are you guys and girls, some of you, going to wake the freak up here? This is honestly a no-brainer. So with regard to Bessent here vowing to lower yields without the Fed, which means you lose, in my opinion. You lose. Any politician here that's trying to sell you that we need lower rates is laughing at you. They're saying we're going to rob you blind without you even knowing about it. But we're going to give you the ability to borrow more devalued currency at a lower rates, and that's really going to help you out. You really, really gotta be kidding me. And there's no pushback. Where is the pushback here? I don't see it. Me at least, man. My plea to President Trump yesterday will, in fact, probably fall on deaf ears. It seems like there is a mechanism here, people, honestly, to suck us dry around the world, steal our purchasing power, foster this two-tier society that I've been explaining to all of you is going to happen and is happening right now at an accelerated pace. And this maybe plays right into it. Most of you already know about this. So President Trump is floating out an idea to sell gold cards to the super rich at $5 million a pop as a route to U.S. citizenship. Let me read this to you. This is yesterday, Washington, Reuters. U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday floated the idea of replacing a visa program for foreign investors with a gold card that could be bought for $5 million as a route to American citizenship. Now, this is how it's being sold to the people. Let me know if you think this is a good idea. So President Trump outlined that this program would bring in a lot of money here to the United States and boost the economy. The wealthy, this is a quote, would spend their money here, invest in business here, invest in real estate here. Okay, let's bring in the super rich foreign investors to buy up our nation. Does that sound good to you? It's also being, well, I guess sold to people as this is a way we're going to pay down the deficit. Do you believe that's actually going to happen? I don't know, man. I think this is, I'm not sure this is a great idea. And I want to hear from you about this. Selling these gold cards to rich, super rich people, $5 million a pop, so they could come in here and spend their cash in the United States, invest in U.S. businesses, and buy up U.S. real estate. But the plus side is we're going to pay off our debt. I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. Okay, Greg Mannarino, this is hitting me the wrong way. But you guys and girls tell me where I'm wrong. Is Greg Mannarino wrong? Is this the best idea that you can possibly dream about, selling gold cards to foreign investors so they can, again, buy real estate here in the United States, invest in U.S. businesses, own businesses here in the United States, invest in real estate, which is probably inflationary for, obviously, real estate prices here. But this is a good thing, right? And we're going to pay off the debt. I want to hear from you on this. Does this sound good to you? Or is this hitting you the wrong way? Me, at least for now, it's hitting me the wrong way. Now, next on the list, Ukraine reportedly agrees to critical rare minerals deal with the United States. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. There's no specifics yet. So Ukraine and the United States reached an agreement over access to Kiev's deposits of rare earth minerals. Okay. The draft deal demonstrates that the two nations will jointly develop Ukraine's mineral resources, including oil and gas, and sees the U.S. drop demands for a right to the $500 billion in potential revenue from the agreement. All right, again, we don't really know what's in here. We also don't know what's in this apparent tax cut thing that is may or may not come to fruition here, but we'll find out soon enough here. But anyway, look, so that's the story right now. It appears that, again, look, I don't know how to say this to you people another way. We need to return purchasing power to the currency. We don't need to see the currency purchasing power be evaporated. And it appears that Scott Bessent here is on a mission from God, you let me know, to suck the purchasing power out of your currency. How is this being sold to the people as a good way, as something good? You can borrow cash, devalue dollars at a lower rate, and then pay them back with even more devalued dollars. Does that sound right to you? Or would you rather have purchasing power returned to the currency? In my opinion, it's a no-brainer, but listen to me. I don't know everything by a long shot, but I want to hear from you on this. I want to hear from you on a couple of things. Is this a good idea? Let's sell these $5 million. This may be, look, man, I've been telling all of you, we're going to a society of extreme haves and extreme have-nots. If, let's say, the super wealthy from around the world say, hey, you know what, $5 million, that's a drop in the bucket for me. I'm going to buy my way into U.S. citizenship, and I'm going to buy it all while I'm there. I'm going to buy businesses. I'm going to buy real estate. It's going to be fantastic for me and whatever other foreign investors are doing this. So you think their loyalty is going to really all of a sudden, because they can buy a citizenship here in the United States, their loyalty is going to be to the United States? Or do you think their loyalty may still be to whatever nation that they belong to? You let me know about that one here. I don't like this idea. I think this is a terrible idea, just as I'm thinking about it more and more sitting here. I don't like it. All right, you guys can just tell me where I'm getting this. You really believe that this $5 million at a pop is going to be used to pay down the debt? Honestly, really? A debt that keeps on surging and skyrocketing out of control? Come on, man. I think we got, someone said yesterday, I was reading through the comments, I may have been born at night, but not last night. I mean, come on, man. This is just hitting me the wrong way. Again, we're going back into a neo-feudal system with extreme haves, extreme have-nots, and this may play right into it. Here's your new overlords, foreign investors. You like that plan? Let me know if you like it, because Greg is saying this is hitting him the wrong way. And with regard to Bessent, I want to hear from you again. Really, think about what I'm saying. What do you want to see? What's better for you? What would help you out right immediately now? The ability to borrow devalued dollars and pay them back with more devalued dollars, or an increase in the purchasing power of the cash that you work for every day, the currency. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a no freaking brainer. But let me know where I got these things wrong and I got these things right. Okay, like I said, we're stronger together. You know my perspective on these things, but again, I want to hear from you. And let me know what you think. Tell me, look, if I am wrong on this, if I am wrong on this, let me know. Let me know why I am wrong. I am willing to learn here, people. I don't know everything here. Anyway, that's it. Love you all from the heart. People, listen, I forgot to tell you, my dog Vega, she's 17 years old, this poor thing. She's got another issue with her eye, and she must be seen by the specialist today. She's developing these, and maybe a few veterinarians out here, she has Cushing's disease. And apparently what I'm being told is she's developing these calcium deposits on the eye. And when these deposits come off, it's making like holes in her eye, and they're getting all kinds of issues with it. So anyway, let me know about that too, all right? So I will not be doing a post-market wrap-up today, and that's okay. I want you to ponder what we've spoken about here. And please weigh in on this. This one and this one. I want to know where you guys and girls stand on all this, okay? Because we are stronger together. I love all of you from the heart with all I got, all right? I know I get a little uppity from time to time. I'm a passionate guy. I want to see power be returned to the people. We're being destroyed. I don't see how either of these things here are going to help we, the people, the middle class. I really don't. I can't imagine a way this is going to help the middle class. I honestly can't imagine how the other idea is going to help. How's this going to help us? By having foreign investment in the United States, buying everything up, property and businesses. Tell me how I'm wrong here, please, somebody. Is it really going to pay off the debt? Do you really believe that one? Maybe I got it wrong. I'm waiting to hear from you, all right? Love you all. I will see you in the morning. I won't see you later on. Poor Vega's got to go back to the doc, all right? That's it, people. Until we see each other tomorrow, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.